guys, welcome back to Mumbai Media House. So today's topic is about Flipkart. Flipkart is an Indian e-commerce company headquartered in Bangalore and incorporated in Singapore as a private limited company. The company initially focused on online book sales before expanding into other products categories such as consumer electronics, fashion, home essentials, groceries and lifestyle products. The service competes primarily with Amazon's India subsidiaries and domestic rival Snapdeal. As of March 2017, Flipkart held a 39.5% market share of India's e-commerce industry. Flipkart has a dominant position in the apparel segment, bolstered by its acquisition of Myntra, and was described as being neck and neck with Amazon in the sale of electronics and mobile phones. Flipkart also owns PhonePe and mobile payment service based on the UPI. In August 2018, American retail chain Walmart acquired a 77% controlling stake in Flipkart for $16 billion, valuing Flipkart at around $20 billion. Flipkart is valued at $37.6 billion as of 2022. It is planning to go public through a listing in the United States of America in 2023. And now the history is Flipkart was founded in October 2007 by Sachin Bansal and Binny Bansal, alumni of the IIT Delhi and former Amazon employees. The company initially focused on online book sales with countrywide shipping. Flipkart slowly grew in prominence and was receiving 100 orders per day by 2008. In 2010, Flipkart acquired the Bangalore-based social book discovery service We Read from Lulu.com. In 2011, Flipkart acquired the digital distribution business Meme360.com and the digital content library of the Bollywood portal Chakpak. Following the acquisition, Flipkart launched their DRM free online music store Flight in 2012. Due to competition from free streaming sites, Flight was unsuccessful and shut down in June 2013. With its eyes on India's retail market, Flipkart acquired Let's Buy, an online electronics retailer, in 2012 and Myntra, an online fashion retailer, for $280 million in May 2014. Myntra continues to operate alongside Flipkart as a standalone subsidiary focusing on separate market segment. In February 2014, Flipkart partnered with Motorola Mobility to be the exclusive Indian retailer of its Moto G smartphones. Motorola also partnered with Flipkart on the Moto E, a phone targeted primarily towards emerging markets such as India. High demand for the phone following its midnight launch on 14 May caused of the Flipkart website to crash. Flipkart subsequently held exclusive Indian launches for other smartphones, including the Xiaomi Mi 3 in July 2014 and the Redmi 1S and Redmi Note in late 2014. On 6 October 2014, coinciding with the company's anniversary and the Diwali season, Flipkart held a major sale that it's promoted as Big Billion Day. The event generated a surge of traffic, selling $100 million worth of goods in 10 hours. The event received criticisms via social media over technical issues experienced during the event and stock shortage. In April 2015, Flipkart acquired Appitrate, a Delhi-based mobile marketing automation firm. Flipkart stated that it would use Appreciate technology to enhance its mobile services. In December 2015, Flipkart purchased a minority stake in the digital mapping provider MapMyIndia. In October 2015, Flipkart reprised the Big Billion Days event as a multi-day event exclusive to the Flipkart app. Flipkart bolstered its supply chain and introduced more fulfillment centers to meet customer demand. Flipkart achieved a gross merchandise volume of $300 million during the event, with the largest volumes coming from fashion sales and the largest value coming from mobiles. In 2016, Flipkart acquired the online fashion retailer Jabong.com and Rocket Internet for $70 million, and the UPI mobile payment startup PhonePe. In January 2017, Flipkart made a $2 million investment in the Tiny Step, and a parenting information startup. In April 2017, eBay announced that it would sell in its Indian subsidiary eBay.in to Flipkart and invest $500 million in the company, while eBay suggested that the partnership would allow Flipkart to access eBay's network of international vendors. This plan never came to fruition. In July 2017, Flipkart made an offer to acquire its main domestic competitor Snapdeal for $700 to $800 million. It was rejected by Snapdeal, which was seeking at least $1 million. And now, what are business structure? According to a report in November 2014, Flipkart operated with a complex business structure that included nine firms, some registered in Singapore and some in India. In 2012, Flipkart co-founders sold W as Retail to a consortium of investors led by Rajiv Kuchal. Flipkart's Indian entities are owned by Flipkart Private Limited, which is registered in Singapore. The Singapore registered entity owns 8 Indian companies, including Flipkart Internet Private Limited, the company that runs the e-commerce marketplace Flipkart.com, Flipkart India Private Limited, the wholesale business, and Flipkart Logistics Private Limited, which runs e-cart. Flipkart also started Flipkart Health Plus in 2021 that deals into providing medicines and health service through technologies. This was started with the help of getting majority shares in Sasta Sundar Marketplace Limited, an existing company that already was providing online pharmacy service. And the funding is, the initial development budget of Flipkart was in rupees 4 lakh. It later raised funding from venture capital firm SL India and Tiger Global on 24 August 2012. Flipkart announced the completion of its 4th round of funding, netting a total of $150 million from MIH and ICO and IQ Capital. The company announced on 10 July 2013 that it had raised an additional $200 million from existing investors, including Tiger Global, Naspers, SL Partners, and Iconic Capital. In October 2013, it was reported that Flipkart had raised an additional $160 million from new investor Dragoneer Investment Group, Morgan Stanley Wealth Management, Sofina SA, and Vulcan, with shares of the funding coming from existing investor Tiger Global. On 20 December 2014, Flipkart announced its filing application with Singapore-based company regulators ACRA to become a public company. This announcement came after the company received $700 million in long-term strategic investment from more than 50 Indian investors. The $700 million in funding raised by Flipkart added new investors to the company's board, including Bailey Gifford, Greenox Capital, Steadview Capital, T. Rowe, Prince Associate, and Quarter Investment Authority. Its existed investor DST Global, GIC, Iconic Capital, and Tiger Global also participated in this financing round. As of May 2015, Flipkart had raised $550 million in additional funding from its existing investor in a deal that raised a total valuation to $15 million. And the house brand is Flipkart operates several house brands including Citron and DigiFlip. In 2017, Flipkart launched additional house brands including Billion, Smartphone, SmartBuy, and Marque. In 2019, Flipkart began selling Nokia brand televisions. A 55-inch Android TV based 4K smart TV was the first product released under that license agreement. A 43-inch TV was unveiled on 4 June 2020. Now the Flipkart video is Flipkart launched an in-app streaming service called Flipkart Video in August 2019 so as to compete with industry rivals like Amazon, who were also offering premium video options. The initial line-up of content was curated from the service providers like View, Voot, and TVF. And the criticism says, on 13 September 2014, a Flipkart delivery man allegedly molested a housemaid in Hyderabad. The housemaid employer sued Flipkart for this incident, citing the need for regulations to make offline delivery services safer. In 2014, competitors such as Future Group filed complaints with India Ministry of Commerce and Industry, alleging that Flipkart's Big Billion Days discount undercut prices in a manner predatory to other retailers. The ministry stated that it would look into the complaints. In April 2015, Flipkart faced criticisms for being a launch partner in the Airtel Zero program. Critics alleged that the zero rating schemes violated the principle of net neutrality. Flipkart later pulled out of the project. In 2015, around 400 delivery executives working with E-Cart, the logistic arm of Flipkart, went on strike to protest poor working conditions. Complaints included 7-day work week, extended hours, and a lack of clean toilets and medical assistance for bike riders involved in accidents. So guys, thanks for watching the video and I hope you like this information. So please do like, share and subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon.